Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for Cities Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Wednesday's What Map, and today we've got a Ronseal map. Yes, it does exactly what it says on the tin. It is Alpine Pass with Blue Sea by speedtraxxdj, and what we've got is an Alpine Pass with Blue Sea. So we should just skip to the end, really, shouldn't we? No, I'm just kidding you. What we got is a lot of trees, some fertile land, a few big mountains, a couple of streams. That's about it. You don't need snowfall for this, despite it looking very snowy. It's an alpine theme with a Skiathos project LUT, new to me, and everything else that's required. It says there you are possibly, with the exception of network extensions too, you don't really require. Unlimited trees maybe, as well as a lot of trees. But everything else there, like move it and stuff, you don't require for this map. It's optional. Now we get to the top here, we have got our first bridge. First set of bridges, and they're fine. A little low to the ground, but they don't need to be raised. We're pretty close to the edge of that waterfall there, and I think it probably would be deemed a little dangerous to build a bridge over a river quite that close to a waterfall. Just my gut instinct. There we go. We've got a kidney-shaped, barely kidney-shaped, beluga whale-shaped possibly, little area there for your first small town all set up. That's alright, I guess. Now, we've got a mountain pass road here, and it S-bends a lot, and I mean a lot. If we follow this in my normal style, following every bend, you're going to get seasick. So I'm going to pull back a little bit and just give you a general overview, because honestly, you will thank me later. So this isn't the worst part. This is S-bending a little bit, and it is going to. It's a mountain pass road. It needs to get over the hills. And I respect speedtraxxdj for doing this. But this part here, there is a more direct route that road could have taken. That was needlessly arcing away up that valley. But, you know, it's going to look nice, I guess. When we get to this intersection, we can go left and right. We are going to go both. We'll head left first of all. Heads us back roughly to the direction we started. The same edge that we started. This valley's very pretty, by the way. Very, very nice. Loads of build room down here, and like I say, nothing to grumble about this road. It's fine. I would say yes, it's a national road, so we're not going to have a huge weight of traffic. But if I'm honest with you, there is a limited build plane here, so you're not going to have the world's biggest city. We'll head down here to the highway, and behind us it goes off into the fog. I promise it does. You can't quite see into that corner, but it does hit the fog. Now we will actually be toggling those clouds. No, I've not done this in the What map yet. We need to toggle the clouds in this map. You'll see shortly why we need to do that. Anyway, we'll follow this road on. Where's it going? Now, did this need to loop around here? No, it didn't really. But we're being creative, I guess, with the roads. Possibly put down with a vision, I would imagine, rather than actual purpose. Still, let's roll on with it. Where are we going now? We are hitting a lovely little intersection there. Possibly a new town there, maybe, right by the river. That's quite nice. And then off towards the fog. Yes? No. We're actually stopping right by the edge there. And you can't really see. So now I'm going to switch off the edge fog so we can see what we're doing. Look, there's a railway there. Did you know that? No, I didn't either. Not until I switched off the fog. And we're heading along. Quite a reasonable build plane down here, which is helpful to have the fog switched off for, because there's limited build plane everywhere else. There we go. Just about the edge of the map there. It's not a connection, but it's an edge of a map. And then this railway, where do you reckon this goes? Well, obviously it's going along the edge of the map, but where do you think it's going to go? What have we got here? We've got the river, and it's right on the edge. You're not going to see this bridge. I wouldn't worry about it not being perfect. And then we've got this, oh look, connection there. We won't talk about that. We won't talk about it. We'll ignore it. We wouldn't normally talk about it because we'd never ever see it. And this connection goes off the end of the map there. And look, we've got highway here. You wouldn't have known about that either. That's very strange. I mean, that's just tucked right into the corner of a map. Almost hidden deliberately so you can't use it. Anyway, we've now got the edge fog switch back on, so we're back to normality, guys. You can take your Valium, okay? Everything's going to be fine. What have we got now? Oh yeah, we're talking rail now. Now we're back on the main build plane on the map, which is off centre, and like I say, we've got this huge mountain range on the left, which we'll talk more about, I guess, later. But there's where that ends, which I think is an odd place, maybe. I don't know what that achieves by going to there. Let's see if this is any more interesting, shall we? Hugging roughly the edge of the map, heading off towards the fog now. And once again, it's just drifting around aimlessly. Oh, and then we have that bridge over the river there by the... oh, this is interesting. What's that all about? That's a bit awkward. That could be tidied up nicely. And then we got this S-bend, which... did we really need that S-bend to get to the bridge? I don't know so much. I think that could have been straightened out as well with a bit of minor terraforming to take out that loop. I see why it's there, but not really needed. And then we roll on out to the edge there, roughly where your docks are going to be. I would imagine that's where your docks are going to be. Right, asset review. Today's is a beauty. It's RICO Opera House Dubai by, and I'm going to try and get this right, Sir Unsmiley Face 5 times over on. I'm not going to repeat his name. Now, I've not got prop snapping switched on, so I've just dropped the opera sign on the floor there. But this is very nice. You do need a mod to make this work. But it was as simple as subscribing and switching it on. That was it. And it worked fine. We've got a huge decal on the bottom there. You get the main building, and then there's a few minor props as well for tidying it up. I'll say prop snappy would be useful for sticking that opera sign somewhere better than on the floor. But it's a lovely asset. RICO Opera House Dubai by Sir Unsmiley Face 5 times over on today's asset of the day. And we're back to Alpine Pass with Blue Sea. Shipping route is a bit jagged, but hey, nobody notices that. Nobody notices it. We can ignore that. It follows the coast. Very nice. Moving water. Have we got moving water? Well, we know we've got rivers. We've seen them. This one is flowing quite freely. And the problem with the Alpine Pass, as soon as you get anything cliffy, it looks snow covered. And I don't think that would be snow covered. It feels nice and cold, mind you. But would those riverbanks be snow covered? I don't think so. I think it'd be more muddy. So there's a downfall of not having snowfall. That's pretty, look at that. There, that's going to be my thumbnail for today. Very pretty. Very, very nice. And there's your water source, which I find okay. Okay, I don't have a huge problem with that. I'm not jumping up and down with joy. Let's find another river. Here's another one. This one's going off to the edge of the map where there is no sea. There's your water source. Actually, it's pretty weak. We've got a drowned tree there as well. There are a couple of drowned trees earlier that I skipped over. But it's not a big problem on this map. We'll head off. And there you go. It just goes off the edge of the map there. There is a third river as well. Goes off into the sea. But I neglected to record it. But you got an idea. It's very much the same as those first two. There it is there. With a little lake at the top. Should have really had a look at the lake. But like I say, I forgot. I'm sorry. Detailing, in terms of extra things, got these two piers. I don't know why they're so close together or what they're really achieving. Maybe it's telling us we should have our docks over there, but then the rail ended over here, so maybe, I don't know. I haven't got a clue what the plan is there. Build plane. Well, we've got this slight hill ridge down the middle, which is going to force your town to be in this build plane over here. where there's lots of forestation, and then we've got this valley goes up this side here. And most of the build planes are around the outer section of the map. So if you are going to play with the 25 tiles, well, you might have some problems, my friend. So 81 tile might be more important for you. And then along the edge, and we've got a build plane down the edge as well. You can get into the mountains and build some middle mountain towns. That'd be quite pretty, wouldn't it? Like down here, you can get a nice little village going on down there. It'd be very nice, very lovely, lovely, lovely indeed. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the mountains are realistic as far as I'm concerned. And like I say, the Alpine theme really works if you don't have snowfall, which we'll talk more about tomorrow, I think, snowfall. And that's it, really. That's your map. Well, what shall we do? I think aesthetically, it's very pretty. It's not the best I've seen in the world, but it's very pretty. I'm giving that 4 stars. Detailing, it's good. It's a very good standard. I've just got, like, I don't think they're the best rivers I've ever seen in terms of river work and so forth. I'm going to give it 4 stars as well. Be generous as well, because I'm feeling generous today. It's a good map. Gameplay, however, can be held back by the fact that the 25 tiles in the middle are mostly mountains, and your build planes are on the edges. That said, I don't think it's awful for gameplay, so I'm giving that 3 big stars there. So Alpine Pass with Blue Sea by speedtraxxdj, and that concludes today's map. Well, if you want to see all the other maps in the series, it's available on my Patreon page right now for free. You don't need to pay anything, just go and have a look. The link is in the description, and you'll check out every single map, and there's links directly to YouTube for every map that I've ever done. And there'll be another one along tomorrow, so join me for that. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing, and I'll see you then.